Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
I'm extra happy because it's Pink Floyd with Pigs. And thanks to Louis who requested that song. Thank you very, very much. We're doing the
you.
lyrics version, which is always very helpful with Pink Floyd. And also, honestly, how many times after we've done sheep and dogs, I was really itching to be, and a lot of you guys said in the comments, you have to do pigs, you have to be. I was holding off, and finally, Louis, you saved the day. And you requested this one because I did want to listen so much, but then I thought if someone's going to want us to react to it, we hold off a little bit.
True that.
So yeah, today's the day to listen to pigs. I'm very excited about it. I thank you, Louis, for the message and explaining a little bit who pigs are and where are they in a society where they place
On the ladder.
and they place themselves quite high. So I'm very curious to check it out. I'm ready for angry Gilmore because Louis mentioned that it's going to be a little bit more angry guitar solo. So I'm ready. I'm so excited. I'm probably excited.
I can see that. Do you like pigs?
In general, I love pigs so much, so I feel a little bit sorry for pigs. But in this probably case, not so much.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, you know what? It's actually we kind of it's a new reaction, that's for sure, because we never heard the song, but we kind of were prepared of what the song is going to be about because we know the story of the album itself. But you know what? You cannot kind of ignore how the play with the words, how Roger Waters. For me, it's absolutely amazing. And when you start and think about it, and that's why I love Pink Floyd. I think because almost every song, it's like shake you, just force you to think a little bit for yourself and just stop and I don't know, just look around and see, open your eyes and really see what's going on. And it doesn't matter if it's 1977 or if it's 2023. These things happen on a probably a little bit different level or in a different form, but they're happening all the time.
All over the place.
all over the world, doesn't matter where it is, and how he puts the words like that, and how how he play with the words, that it's got bigger impact that you just say the politicians are pig. He
but
really,
they are.
yeah,
And
they
that's
are.
the-
But how he say it in what and what hit me says that you I think it was that you almost laugh, but really you cry. It is, we're laughing at them, but then when you really stop and think about it, it's so sad that these people have a power to actually make decisions for us. It's really, really sad. It's not a laughing matter. It's really, really crying matter when you think about it. Anyway, I'm so sorry for breaking the flow of the song, but
Well-
hey, it's gonna happen a few times. I do apologize.
The truth is the way they write, you it's like when you say pig, the word pig, you say to someone who have no manners, so it's so rude,
Yeah.
so it's a bastard in a way. I don't know. Okay, probably I go too much or not. I'm not going too much, but I feel this song applies 100%, and I'm thinking all over the years, even to these days, political class in Romania for me is just they are the most pigs, and they lie into your face.
Poor pigs.
But I know.
I feel so sorry.
I feel
for
sorry
pigs.
for pigs now, but I'm I mean
I know what you mean.
the governments, they are the and some of them, in so many cases, they're not even elected in some country. They are put it by the parliament, the prime minister, like is in UK. They who elect?
Well,
Why-
you not kind of, you vote for the party and all that, but who is becoming who, that it's between them inside of happening in the parliament. We don't really have that much saying in it. Well, I say we, people who live in UK,
Well,
not us
people-
anymore.
No, I'm just talking for all over the place. Like I did say, for me, for Romania, it's just insane. All over the 30 years, they keep rotating. It's the same parties going, the same people, and they just every time they pretend there's a new ones, new ideas, and in the
New promises.
yeah. And I don't know how come people fall all the times for that. How you do that? How?
Because you have generation, and they don't really learn from the previous generations. They're just being fed with the new lies, and it's oh yeah, we're gonna change the world.
Yeah, but
we
even
have a power.
all the damage they do, all over the time. Sorry,
It's all right.
all the damage they do, they still. Oh
I
yeah,
know.
maybe it's all right, but it's not.
Maybe
Okay,
it will.
sorry, I'm just going to. But this is. I like it.
Best of red band. Should run you out. You fucked up whole head. Should run you out. You radiate cold shafts of broken glass.
Nearly a good lie, almost with a quick grin. You like the feel of steel. Your hot stuff with a hat pin. A good feel with a handgun. You're nearly alive. You're nearly alive, but you really ain't crying.
Well, you know what? This little piece of a little huge piece of music, it made me think. It was this repetitiveness in it,
Right.
wasn't it? So you was going all the time, and it gets me in the, like exactly what you said. In the last 30 years, it's the same shit, different time, but it's the
You
same. I've
use the
said
word.
poo, the same poo.
No, you can use it actually. It's
I think
alright.
shit is not really that bad, but it's
It's
the
not.
same kind of. And we sheep is just going and it's just going, it's going, and all the other noises or the instrumental noises in here is just the pigs changing on the top. I felt for me it was like that. It's a machine. It's just coming and going the same. This doesn't matter. But all this every now and then a little change is just a change of government or change of party or a new president, a new election or whoever is in the power. It's just causing this little havoc on the top.
Mhm.
But the bottom for us nothing changes. It's just the money being going in a different pockets. That's what it is, not in our pockets by. And it's just I was thinking about, oh my god, it is like it felt like the life kind of feels like that. It's something happening somewhere out there every now and then, and it causes stir. And even with us, you remember, it was so I don't want to go into details, but it was so many things. So we were having our life in UK even, and then some new kind of news breakdown. So then the elections in USA, who's going to be president, and that was for a moment was a stir, and then everything went quiet. Then it went something else, Then there was I don't know, there was
They
a
just
COVID. There was
distract
a
you with different things.
yeah, I think it's like that, and that's
They
what
take your
it felt.
attention.
It felt like that. It was like it's this piece felt like that for me. I'm wrong. 1977 maybe it was a different idea. If the Pink Floyd, if they're not gonna stir your soul, they're gonna stir your brain. I think it's always like that. Something's gonna be moved in your body. It might be sometimes it might be they go into the feelings, but sometimes they just going into your head straight away.
I'm really curious how was received this album, especially this song as well. Back
Not
in the
only
days.
this song, the whole
Yeah,
album.
yeah. How was received by the pigs? Did someone notice? Did it go notice it, or I don't know how? You was with a message for someone, of course. That's with a no doubt. But it's just I don't know. Wow.
Well, you
Probably
know
if it was a different country, they have to
cancelled.
Yeah, yeah.
I think also, which is very, very sad conclusion that if Pink Floyd with this album couldn't change the world, then who can? The message is there. The whole album is a message, and it's quite straightforward. Yes, you have to stop and listen to it, but I think it's quite straightforward that it reflects our everyday life, our society, how it's built, and what we're doing, and how we live our life. And if this album, probably there change a lot of people's life, but it's on a different level. These people like us, when you hear, say, "Oh my God, yes, that's true, that's happening." Let's say.
But you know what? Listening this song now is give me like a hope in a way. Because I'm not the only one who think a bit different than.
Oh, for that reason, you don't feel lonely.
I feel a lot of people. We are somewhere around. Probably we are quiet and things like that, but we just think and feel a bit different than it's presented or give it to us in a way. And in a way, it make me happy in a way because knowing, it's just
True that.
But it's really sad what happened in a way. Because what they're saying and things like you say never change. We read even a message was at one point someone say if the election will let you when you're voting, it was let you to really change systems and do something. It will really let you to do voting and feel like that.
You wouldn't be allowed to.
So
vote.
that means sometimes they're fake. Sometimes
we did
doesn't
speak
matter
about
who
it with
is
a
it.
different song, but yeah, it feels. Someone said that, and I was like, bloody hell, I never thought about it. But that might be something, if we could change something by voting, then they wouldn't let you vote. Someone said in a comment, and I started to think about it. Maybe because they give us again. There's that illusion of they selling you that dream. Pick us, and your life is gonna change for better. It is, what. And I'm gonna say it was a little bit like this in Brexit. We were both living in UK when the Brexit happened, and that time, although personally I didn't experience any bad feeling, any bad nothing really bad happened to me personally, but shortly after Brexit you could see this I think I was living back there in Cambridge, and in the Cambridgeshire the hate crime started raised, and it was aimed as foreigners who were working, the kids going to school. A lot of Polish people, actually, from what I know, experienced, because they thought that the minute the Brexit happens, they were fed with all of that. Yeah, we're gonna stop foreigners coming here. They thought that people all of a sudden, all of us, gonna disappear from there, and
Feel a bit. I must say.
but I felt it was very aggressive campaign for Brexit. I'm not sitting here and saying it's right or wrong.
No.
The Brexit happened. It's not my. But I said that it was
I-
presented something that didn't happen after Brexit. People believe, majority of people believe, not majority, but a lot of people believe that after Brexit, this is gonna change straight away. Yeah, we're not gonna have foreigners anymore, and that didn't change.
Well,
Really.
yeah, it was feel a bit harder a bit. I don't know, in a some way. What about the Brexit? What I want to say, I do believe British vote what they wanted to be
Yeah,
for
yeah,
their
that's
country,
correct,
and I
yeah.
do appreciate from bottom of my heart. They always have
Of
to
course.
do what. And yeah, it was sad for me a bit in a way, and then
Yeah.
later on it was sad for people I know, British, a lot of them, because things were a bit harder for them to probably a holiday or probably do all
Yeah.
different things or a business or doing something. Things, yeah, hope they'll all gonna go all right, and yeah, things gonna settle. And
I don't know. Give
Yeah.
us, Louis. This is on you.
what about we talk only about Britain, but we can talk about a lot of things about America, where
That's
things
true, but
they're
Britain
really
we kind of
messy there.
experienced firsthand because
Yeah,
we were
we've been
living, so
living in
we've
there.
seen what was happening during the process. The whatever was happening or is happening in America, we only know from the internet or from other sources for people telling us. But in the UK, we were living at the time of a Brexit, so that's why I feel that I can say a little bit more about that
So,
than what's happening in America.
well,
No.
the idea is we don't really go in politics, but when it's a song like that, we just have a little opinion.
I don't want to go into
We're
details
not
because I
going,
don't
yes.
want to. Yeah, we don't want to
don't
go
go.
into details because that's not a place in here for that. But we definitely feel that unfairness of the world. I would say sometimes.
Let's go.
And the song didn't even finish, and
We are crazy.
we never
Too
ever.
heated.
Oh my god.
We're back.
People everywhere.
You know,
If I-
this song bring a bit of drama. All right.
Unnecessary drama or necessary drama?
Well, it's drama.
It's drama. I just want to say before I'm hoping not to get too much into the politics and stuff, but before we get into it, I want to say that personally, I feel this album I absolutely love from Pink Floyd. All three songs, all three. It's absolutely amazing. Now I can actually dive into. I think it's the first album that I can actually dive now and listen.
With complete album with that.
But I don't know. I always like music with a message and something which is a little bit how should I put it, like a little bit harder, hit you a little bit different than just for entertainment purposes. And I think this album done just that. There is a range of emotions and thoughts running in my, and I feel the song was kind of fading away, and I was like, oh my god, please don't end. I wanted to stay in that moment. I was thinking about everything and anything, and just one thing, when you listen to that, you kind of remember all the reasons. Sometimes we doubt the decision we're making in life. Quite often you doubt decision we're making in life. And by no means I regret us moving to Romania. But sometimes with the everyday life, you forget why you're doing it. And I think this song actually reminded me. We're looking for a little piece of our own world, finally, when that happened, I feel like I build a big wall and I stay there with my animals, with my trees, birds and all that, far away from, and I listen to Pink Floyd, why not, just not to forget. but I think things that like that are happening in the world and all the time, as far as you look back by the look of things, and I don't see the bright future for human being at the moment with everything that's happening.
It looks a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Depends how you look, but
that's one of the main reason why we moved to Romania, to find our own little house with a piece of land, and we can just be as far from this excuse me, as possible from the world we're living in.
Faster in rushing things.
And a little bit being I remember how, maybe not angry, I'm not saying angry, but I don't know if unhappy is the word, but a little bit unsettled I was when we were the last few years in UK. And it's not UK's fault, absolutely, I'm not blaming.
Could be everywhere.
I always say the 15 years I spent in UK, I always gonna remember with the biggest smile in it was a big chunk of my life. I made absolutely amazing friends. I had an absolutely wonderful job. I have no regrets whatsoever. And I was always felt welcome. I felt the people were amazing. The life there was really, really good. But then I was always longing for something different. For me, it was becoming a little bit too much of consumption. It was work, home, pay bills, work, home, pay bills. And it started to be
Nothing
like that.
else.
And I didn't feel I was living. I was more like a surviving and in that kind of crazy wheel. But I'm by no means I'm saying because of the UK.
No.
I chose to live in the UK then. And like I said, I'm always going to be grateful for everything I experienced in there.
UK is great.
Honest, I have no like probably everywhere you go.
The only thing the only thing I can fault in UK is the weather.
Yeah,
too much rain.
Oh my god,
it's a bit depressing. I still didn't get used to it.
And tiring, I think.
But last few years, I want to say we did have really nice summer. It was so beautiful.
True.
It was amazing. We feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I remember those mornings when you're rushing to go to work and you have to take the dog out and you come back and the dog is wet, you're wet, you have to dry him.
Run to the bus,
no.
this and that.
Yeah, but that's when it's raining everywhere.
It's life.
It's life, it's part of it. But if that's the only thing to complain about, let's complain, other than that. But and also UK produced some absolutely amazing bands now, I know, and artists. Pink Floyd obviously is at the top.
Looks like UK always had all of this kind of
people, you got it right.
What I want to say about the song is the sound of it is just really keep you so intense. It's going to your heart, just like, and is give you a reason. I don't know. It's not necessarily how to should put it to be sounds alright. The hope and the fight still it's carry on. You never drop the sword. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. I feel.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying
No,
to
no,
say.
that's absolutely fine.
So I don't want to sound because I'm a warrior now, but I'm just saying, yeah, I don't know. It's like you say, this album was so great. I love everything about it. This song was the way they put the lyrics in few lyrics saying so much.
Yeah, that's true.
I like
That's
when
true.
you hear the pigs there and you remind what's going on and who you.
But they said so many, like you said, in a very few words, they say so many
So
truths.
much.
Yeah, and so many truths. And how often I could even see you in the corner of my eye. Yeah.
But yeah-
So when he said something, he dropped the line, and he said, "Yeah,
but
true that."
we are, in the other hand, we talk so much and we don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's true. We definitely not like
So,
Pink Floyd.
you know what I mean? I wish
It's
a
more
bit
like a blah blah.
more consistent. I don't know. Say something and that. But you know what? The song said everything. This song is what
We
you can
dedicate
add.
this song to everybody. Listen, not only that song, that album. Wow.
You know, if Pink Floyd didn't exist, someone was supposed to invent it. So I'm happy it exists actually.
that's
So yeah,
true.
if I don't know, I'm just.
Exactly what
I
you
try
say.
to say.
Yeah, exactly what you say. We're supposed to be more consistent. And then the next sentence is, if Pink Floyd didn't exist, someone's supposed to invent it.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I know exactly what you mean. The world would be so much poorer without Pink Floyd, although then we wouldn't know what we're missing. But still, now knowing what they gave to the world, and not only musical world, although to musical world I think the biggest credit, but what they gave to the world in general with their lyrics, with the music, with the approach, to music, it's absolutely
Medicine.
It is like a medicine.
You don't
I
have to
think.
go to doctor. You
No, you just listen Pink Floyd, and then you're gonna have like, boom,
well, or other stuff.
all it's gonna be put out. There's definitely something's gonna happen when you
Yeah,
listen.
you
to
have
Pink
so many
Floyd.
emotions. Depends what song
Yeah,
you listen.
it depends. Album depends.
You can
song
be
depends.
angry. You can be sad. You
Yes,
can
yeah,
have
you can
fun.
be happy.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Anyway,
do you
we're
think
so
we talk too
sorry.
much? I think that's enough.
Thank
for
you,
today.
everybody who watched till the end. You are a very, very.
Why are you
can see,
laughing?
well, because I don't think it's many people who watch till the end our blah blahing.
All right.
But anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching our videos. I want to say thank you for recommending the videos, for your comments, likes, for everything, and for your involvement. Your support is amazing and really, really appreciated.
Thank you so much. All right. Hope you have a beautiful day and see you again next time. Bye bye.
Bye for now. I thought you were gonna say something
No,
else.
that's enough.
Okay,
We
bye.
talk too much.